just wanted to get on real quick and let you guys know of a new series that I'm going to be starting on the 4th of February. Me and quite a few other YouTubers, so Christy's Beautiful Life, Crafty Meggy, so Megan, Lethan, Katty, Miranda, and I are doing a series on Mojo. I know a lot lately we've heard a lot of people talking about, and we haven't been experiencing some Mojo issues when it comes to scrapbooking and finding this balance of wanting to scrap and having the inspiration to scrap. And so we thought it would be fun to go through and maybe talk and give some suggestions and try to challenge ourselves to spark our mojo, to spark that inspiration that makes us want to create and makes us keep on creating. Because I know I find that once I start feeling the flow of inspiration, it becomes a lot easier. So we're going to be starting that on the 4th, and we each are going to be doing a challenge. So we each are going to be focusing on something different to help spark creativity in your craft room, and we will have a challenge with that. Also, we're going to be having a guest designer come in and do a challenge, and so we're going to actually have 5 videos, or 5 weeks worth of videos, and the last one, our guest designer is going to be joining us, and it's going to be Victoria Marie, and she is going to be giving away a class. So in order to get a chance to win the class, you will need to watch each of our videos each week and make a comment on the videos. So for each week, you can have a vote or put your name entered into the drawing, and that's how you can win. So I hope you guys are excited, and we really wanted to do this because we wanted people to participate in our challenges. And I mean, I know that this is a busy part of the year where we're getting ready for winter or getting ready for spring if you're in the other part of the world, the hemisphere, where it is actually coming into the summer or spring seasons. And I know those for me are always the busiest, the fall and the springtime, because you're starting the year or you're ending the year, and I just find those parts of the year are really busy. But I think that is part of the reason why this part of the year tends to feel a little bit, your creativity seems to be hindered by that, because we're just so busy that by the time you sit down, you don't have, your brain hasn't been exercised, and it's a muscle, right? So creativity, when you're just, I find that in my scrap room, if I'm really busy in real life, all the things that I'm doing, that when I go to sit down, I have this block of trying to get the information, because I haven't spent my day thinking about scrapbooking as much, or doing those small things that I think helps to just keep creativity flowing. So I hope that you guys are excited about seeing this series, because I know all of us are really, really excited to do the series and kind of give some suggestions and just challenge ourselves. I know that is a big thing that helps me just stay creative and on my toes, is to do challenges. And like I said, we each are going to be focusing on something a little bit different, so that each week you'll hear a different perspective on what we do with the one concept. I'll take a couple minutes, hopefully, and just explain what my take on everything. So what I'm hoping to do in this series on my channel is to talk more about the inspiration as far as photo and photography, that aspect, especially this fall. I have found just for me, and a lot of this has just been something that's been kind of going on in my own life, of really becoming interested in taking photos and taking better quality photos. And so I really want to focus my videos on the photography aspect and the photos, because I think that that is one big thing that helps fuel our creativity, is when we feel like we have great photos or great stories to tell. And when we get to our craft room, it kind of lays this foundation. I think that if we don't really have an idea photography wise or photo wise or story wise where we're going, sometimes that can hinder us just on the rest of the design part. So I'm going to be talking a little bit less about the design elements and more about just like I said, photography or photo. And I just want to take it in a couple of different directions, because sometimes we can be inspired by old photos, but sometimes we can be inspired by new photos, and sometimes we can be inspired by thinking outside of the box when we take our photos. I know lately, especially, I'll just go and walk around outside and I'll just take random pictures, and a lot of them I don't use, but I think just that concept of thinking outside the box, and also thinking of opportunities of things that I can take a picture of that I can tell another story with, is just kind of helps fuel my creativity, and it fuels that that foundation, like I said, that carries over into the scrap room and at your desk, and it can help you be more productive. So that's my take on what I want to incorporate into the part of my videos in this challenge. But like I said, I'm really excited because I know this year especially things have been a little crazy with the move, and all my kids are doing homeschooling this year, and so that has just made things a little bit more interesting. It's definitely fun, but it definitely makes me busier, and so I've kind of had to think outside the box when it comes to scrapbooking so that I can be more productive, just for myself, because I want to be productive, and it's not that I have to be productive, right? Because sometimes, anyway, I'm going off on a tangent, and I really shouldn't. So I hope you guys are excited about this new series, and like I said, it's going to start on November 4th, and so every Friday you will see a video from each of us, and we're going to be having 5 videos each, so that'll be lots of hours of inspiration that you guys can watch and flip through, and we'll each have a playlist, and we'll make sure that we're linking each other in our videos, and if you guys want to play along, we really hope that you do. We'll make sure that we have some tags and stuff and ways that you can share your stuff with us, because I know I always love to see what other people are doing. That's part of what fuels my inspiration, is to see what you guys are doing in your craft rooms and on your pages, and that just kind of helps me be inspired to keep sharing what I'm doing too. So I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you guys around with this new series.